0T tax code explained simply. 0T is a tax code, and the 0 is not a coincidence. It means you have zero personal allowance for that employment. Every pound you earn from that source is subject to income tax, with no tax-free amount applied at all. Both 0T and BR result in tax from pound 1 with no personal allowance. But 0T applies the full range of income tax bands, meaning if your earnings push into the higher rate band, you pay 40% on that portion, not just 20%. This makes 0T potentially more impactful than BR for higher earners. 0T is usually temporary, applied when HMRC has insufficient information to issue a correct tax code. This commonly happens when starting a new job without providing a P45, not completing a starter checklist, or when HMRC needs time to process a change in your circumstances. With a standard code, your earnings up to £12,570 a year are tax-free. With a 0T code, there is no tax-free amount at all. Depending on your earnings and the tax bands that apply, this can result in significantly more tax being deducted than you would normally expect. If you earn £3,000 in your first month at a new job, and your code is 0T, all £3,000 is subject to income tax from pound 1. The basic rate of 20% applies first. If your annualized earnings push into the higher rate band, 40% applies to that portion too. This is useful to know when you start a new job and see 0T on your first payslip, when your first pay packet is much lower than expected, or when you are a higher earner starting a new role and want to act quickly to avoid a large overpayment. If you see 0T on your payslip, act quickly. Give your employer your P45 from your previous job as soon as possible. If you do not have a P45, complete a starter checklist. Your employer can provide this. Once HMRC has the correct information, they will issue the right code and any overpayment should be corrected through your future pay. You can check your current tax code through your personal tax account at gov.uk. If 0T has been applied and you believe it is incorrect, contact HMRC directly to get it resolved. A common mistake is assuming the first payslip at a new job is simply how it works. 0T is a temporary emergency measure. The sooner you provide the correct paperwork, the sooner your code is corrected, and the less you overpay. To recap, 0T means zero personal allowance. All income is taxed from pound 1 using the full range of tax bands. It is usually temporary. Provide your P45 or complete a starter checklist to get it resolved quickly. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more everyday money explained simply.